Drawings in AutoCAD comes in all sizes and shapes. A drawing can represent anything ranging from a tiny mechanical part to an entire city block, with a lot of size variations depending on your discipline. While it's important to know how to navigate your way around in a file, so in this lesson, we will see how we are going to do that using the pan and zoom tools. On my screen, I have a drawing which represents a school compound. Let's say I would like to zoom in and take a closer look at the staff room. To do that, I'll place my cursor inside the staff room and then roll my mouse wheel forward. As I'm doing this, notice that AutoCAD centers the zooming on the location of this cursor. Also, if I roll the wheel backwards, I can zoom out. Besides rolling the wheel back or front, the mouse wheel can also serve as a button. Now let's say I want to adjust the view from side to side. I'll hold down the mouse wheel, which is a button, and once I push the wheel down, I can then drag left or right to pan the view of my drawing. If you are conversant with other window-based applications, then it's nice to know that the way you pan and zoom there is what is applicable here. With the help of the pan and zoom tool, I can quickly navigate to any point in the drawing. For example, let's say that I'm interested in the office section of the drawing. Well, I'll place my cursor there and roll the wheel forward. Next, I'll hold down the wheel and pan this to the center of the screen. Note also that pan and zoom tool can be accessed within any running command. Let's talk about some other helpful navigation tricks. If I select this table and come over and click the top hotspot on the view cube, I can maximize the view of the table on screen. Press escape to deselect. As we zoom in a large distance, notice that our geometry still looks good. This is because AutoCAD is a vector-based application. The geometry we see on screen is based on mathematical calculation in pixels, so we can zoom in as much as we want and the drawing will still look good. I'll just zoom out a little. You will have no issues zooming in and out with 2021 version of AutoCAD, but if it's an older version, say 2007, here is the catch. I'll open this drawing in 2007 version of AutoCAD. Now pay attention to this text here. In case you don't know, it's the drawing of the school compound. Notice it doesn't look so good here. The thing about AutoCAD being a vector-based application is that a lot of computation goes on in the background. So as we navigate around in the file, to allow us pan and zoom freely, AutoCAD will start to sacrifice the display of the curved object on screen. This is a roundabout. It's actually drawn as a cycle, although it doesn't look like a cycle right now. Just so you know, this geometry will always plot just fine. So the problem here is only a display issue, which can be sorted out by cleaning up the display of this geometry. I'm going to use a command called regen. Type RA on your keyboard to launch the regen command. Press enter, and you can see that AutoCAD regenerates the database and cleans up all the curved geometry on screen. Now I have a little problem. Notice on the lower left corner of the screen, AutoCAD is telling me that I have zoomed out as far as possible. Even if I try to pan, I'm running into a brick wall. To cut the chase here, if you pan and zoom large distance, AutoCAD may make you stop and launch the regen command before it allows you to continue to pan and zoom. So I'll just type RE on my keyboard and launch the regen command. Or better still, I'll right click and choose either repeat regen, or I can go to recent command and select regen. So now I can zoom out and center my drawing on screen. But with 2021 version of AutoCAD, I can zoom in as far as possible and also pan from left to right without running into any brick wall. In the event you would like to quickly back up and view the extent of your file, you can also do that by double-clicking your mouse wheel. Also, using AutoCAD Pan and Zoom tool helps us quickly navigate any file regardless of how big or small that file may be.